Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. WrestleMania 41 is a mere month, and WWE has begun crafting an incredible card. Adam Pearce will have a packed day at the office. The upcoming episode of Raw will continue the storylines and uphold order in its place, as the Red Brand's general manager may have some announcements. Pearce's announcements on Monday Night Raw could have major implications for the forthcoming episodes of The Road to WrestleMania. Below is a list of announcements that the general manager might make on the Red Brand. Number 4. Adam Pearce could add Rhea Ripley in WrestleMania 41 title match. Last week's episode of Raw saw a shocking title change that no one expected. Rhea Ripley lost her Women's World Championship to Io Sky. This has changed the entire trajectory of the shows for the Red Brand's women's division. Io Sky will defend her title against the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber winner, Bianca Belair, at WrestleMania. The Nightmare was left heartbroken by her defeat. As one of the company's most reliable and hardworking superstars, Rhea Ripley might request Adam Pearce to grant her a rematch for the title. Due to Ripley's dedication and hard work over the past few years to push the women's division, Adam Pearce could officially announce Rhea Ripley's inclusion in the Women's World Championship match between Sky and Belair at WrestleMania, making it a triple threat bout. Number 3. AJ Styles vs. Logan Paul might get announced for the Showcase of the Immortals. Last week, it was announced that former WWE champion AJ Styles will call out Logan Paul on the upcoming episode of Monday Night Raw. The Phenomenal One and Paul may engage in verbal warfare, as the Maverick is a pure heel and loves to downgrade and insult his competition. In response, Styles might launch an attack on Logan Paul and punish him for trash-talking. Adam Pearce, along with security personnel, could intervene and book a match between the two for WrestleMania 41. Number 2. Former AEW star could sign a contract with Raw. Former All Elite Wrestling star Rey Fenix departed the company after his contract expired. Several reports suggest that WWE has shown significant interest in signing the star to their company. This week, General Manager Adam Pearce may announce that the company is signing a major star who will debut on Monday Night Raw in the coming weeks, and Rey Fenix could emerge as the secret signing. Number 1. The general manager could send two top superstars home for 2 weeks. 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso chose World Heavyweight Champion Gunther as his opponent for WrestleMania. The two are ready to clash for the world title at the biggest spectacle in sports entertainment. Since their match has been officially scheduled for the Showcase of the Immortals, the ring general and main event Uso have been going after each other, intending to badly hurt one another, without a thought of potential injury, risking their Mania match. Following such events, and to avoid the risk, Adam Pearce may announce that Jey Uso and Gunther will remain home for 2 weeks straight, so they don't jeopardize their WrestleMania match by injuring one another. Adam Pearce has been a steady force in WWE over the past few years, playing a pivotal role as the general manager of WWE Raw. His leadership has brought about countless announcements, twists, and surprises that have kept fans on the edge of their seats. As the general manager, Pearce holds a unique position, balancing the needs of WWE management while also maintaining control over the superstars on the roster. This week, Adam Pearce has some big decisions to make, with the potential for some significant announcements that could change the landscape of WWE Raw. Fans are eagerly awaiting the upcoming episode of Raw, wondering what Pearce could force two major stars to stay at home, keeping them off the show for an extended period of time, creating a dramatic shift in the roster. Additionally, there is speculation that a former AEW star might make their WWE debut on this week's episode, further adding to the intrigue and excitement. With so much on the line, Here are 4 things that Adam Pearce could announce during this week's episode of WWE Raw that would make for a compelling and action-packed show. One of the most talked about possibilities for this week's episode of WWE Raw is Adam Pearce's potential decision to force 2 major stars to stay at home. The past few months have been filled with turmoil and chaos on the show, with numerous superstars clashing, causing mayhem, and getting into heated rivalries. In such an environment, it's not out of the question that Pearce might decide to take matters into his own hands and prevent 2 of the biggest names in WWE from appearing on Raw. This could be due to ongoing issues between the superstars, either because of backstage drama or because their continued presence on the show has been causing more harm than good to the overall product. Pearce, known for his no-nonsense approach to managing WWE Raw, could make a bold decision by suspending 2 top superstars for a period of time to allow the brand to reset and focus on fresh storylines. The 2 stars who could potentially be forced to stay at home are those who have been involved in high-profile feuds and have been featured heavily on WWE programming. It's possible that Pearce might target 2 superstars who have been at the center of intense rivalries that have gotten out of control. For example, Roman Reigns, as a dominant figure in WWE, has made enemies across the roster, and his recent behavior might warrant a suspension to give other talents a chance to shine. Alternatively, stars like Seth Rollins or Cody Rhodes, who are involved in major championship picture storylines, could find themselves on the receiving end of Adam Pearce's decision if they've been getting involved in too many chaotic situations. The announcement of 2 major stars being forced to stay at home would be a shock to the WWE universe, and it would create a significant shift in the dynamics of WWE Raw. It would also open the door for new faces to step into the spotlight, with other superstars being given the chance to prove themselves while the top stars are sidelined. In addition to the possibility of suspending 2 top stars, another major announcement that Adam Pearce could make this week is the signing of a former AEW star. The recent trend of former AEW stars making their way to WWE has created a wave of excitement among fans, as they speculate about who might be the next to join the company. This week, there is strong speculation that a former AEW star might be joining WWE and making their debut on Raw. AEW has produced some incredible talent, and it's no surprise that WWE would be looking to sign some of its top performers to bolster its roster. This signing would send shockwaves through the industry, especially if the star in question is someone who has had a significant impact on AEW's rise to prominence. One name that has been rumored to be joining WWE is none other than Miro, who made a name for himself as one of AEW's top stars. Known for his impressive physique and strong in-ring ability, Miro could bring a fresh energy to WWE's roster, and his arrival could immediately impact the storyline landscape. Pearce could make the announcement that Miro has signed with WWE and will be making his Raw debut later in the evening, igniting an immediate buzz across the WWE universe. Fans would eagerly await Miro's arrival, curious to see how he will be utilized and what role he will play on WWE Raw. If Miro is indeed the former AEW star making the jump to WWE, Pearce's announcement would mark the beginning of a new chapter for the superstar and add a major player to WWE's roster. Miro's arrival would also likely spark potential rivalries with established WWE stars, setting up compelling storylines. To these potential announcements, Adam Pearce could also introduce a major shakeup to WWE Raw's match scheduling. With so much talent on the roster, fans often get excited about the idea of a tournament or a new competition that could provide fresh matchups and rivalries. Pearce could announce the creation of a brand new championship or tournament that would have major implications for WWE Raw going forward. For example, he might unveil a new mid-card title, such as a WWE Raw Television Championship, designed to give lower-card talent a chance to shine and prove themselves in the spotlight. This championship could be defended weekly on Raw, bringing more opportunities for younger superstars to showcase their skills and gain momentum. Alternatively, Pearce could announce the start of a tournament that would culminate in a title shot at one of WWE's big events. This could be a way to elevate rising stars or those who have been on the cusp of breaking into the main event scene. The tournament could feature a mix of established WWE stars and newcomers, giving fans an exciting variety of matchups to look forward to. By announcing such a tournament, Pearce would be setting the stage for a high-stakes series of matches that could culminate in an unforgettable payoff. Fans love tournaments, and the possibility of a fresh storyline revolving around one would generate a lot of interest and excitement in WWE Raw. Finally, Adam Pearce could announce a special guest referee for an upcoming high-profile match on WWE Raw. The role of a guest referee can often be used to create intrigue and add drama to a match, and Pearce could utilize this to elevate an important bout. The guest referee could be someone with a storied history in WWE, such as a Hall of Famer, or someone who is currently a fan favorite. The announcement of a special guest referee would add a layer of unpredictability to the match, as the referee's presence could have a major impact on the outcome. It would also allow Pearce to inject a bit of nostalgia into the show, bringing back a familiar face to help officiate a key contest. Whether it's someone like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, or another beloved legend, the announcement of a guest referee would create buzz and anticipation for the match. In conclusion, Adam Pearce has a lot of exciting possibilities at his disposal for this week's episode of WWE Raw. Whether he forces two major stars to stay at home, signs a former AEW star, announces a new tournament, or introduces a special guest referee, the possibilities are endless. Pearce's leadership and authority on Raw are vital to shaping the direction of the show, and this week's announcements could have a lasting impact on WWE programming. Fans are in for an action-packed episode of Raw, as Adam Pearce's decisions will undoubtedly create a ripple effect throughout the WWE universe. With so much at stake, this week's episode of Raw is sure to be one for the history books. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.